I think it's important too when you hear that word financial freedom or financial independence. It's so often associated in someone's mind who doesn't have a financial plan with some arbitrary number of wealth, right? I mean, and that can really be a barrier mentally with your money too. If you think that you need $1 million to retire successfully, let's put it that way, to have financial independence, but you don't have a plan to know if that's really the number, and maybe you've only got $100,000 saved or $200,000 saved and you're 50 years old, that can be a barrier to just quit, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the importance, I think, guys, of a plan is if you live modestly on $75,000 a month and you have some guaranteed income sources like a pension or Social Security, maybe even if you don't, Tim, you may not need $1 million to have this retirement you want.
No, everyone's different. We've had people come in here with $300,000 or $400,000, and they didn't make saving into their retirement account a priority, but they also work for maybe the government or the state, and they have a nice pension. And that pension, they paid into that throughout their retirement from payroll deductions as well, but it's coming from a different angle. And so if that pension along with the Social Security is enough to cover your necessary, required expenses, then the extra $300,000 or $400,000 or whatever you've accumulated, that's that extra you can go and you can pull from time to time to take those family vacations or do those house remodels and things like that. And you're taken care of. You do have financial freedom and financial independence. And that is just something that is different for every single client that we have, because everyone is different, everyone's needs are different, and everyone views retirement in a different way.
Scott, I can think about, as this conversation is going on, I'm thinking about one of my clients that retired probably 10 years ago or so. They have lived a comfortable lifestyle. They have traveled some, but they've also faced some serious health problems in their family. But they are literally, and as a result of good markets during this time and what have you, and good strategies and all of that, they are literally better off today than they were when they retired. And so, but they're very comfortable and they're very at peace with where they are financially. And that's really where I think a lot of people can find that happiness. And I think that that's where maybe this whole idea about how you feel about money comes from. And it is literally one of those things that if you plan well, your chances are much higher of having that degree of comfort and peace of mind and financial independence than if you don't have a plan at all. If you just kind of hope that it'll all work out or hope that you hit some big stock, purchase or whatever the case may be, you're always going to be on edge about that because that's just where you live. But if you actually plan well, you can live well.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.